So hello fellow coin collectors, and in today's video we're going to be looking at the new $100 banknote. So this banknote actually came out on the 29th of October, so that is a week ago. So last Friday they actually come out, and I actually got these ones on Saturday. So I went to an ATM and I didn't actually realise that the ATMs at the Commonwealth Bank can give $100 banknotes, but it actually needs to say so. So if you go into an ATM to get the $100 notes, or you can actually go on the bank and actually try and get some, but it has to have a sign on the ATM saying 50s and $100. If it doesn't actually have that sign, then it most likely will not give $100 banknotes. They'll probably just give 20s and 50s. So this is the new banknote, and here, let's just have a look at the actual banknote first. So it has John Monash, and it has the Victorian War Memorial, so that's in the actual city. We have some poppies, which represent the Anzacs, and also the Allied soldiers, because poppies grow in the Middle East. I need to find out who this guy is. So what I do is I go to I've got an app for Australian banknotes. Where is it? Okay, so I've got so many apps on my phone. So here's my phone. So yeah, I've got Sumerian, Ugaritic, ancient languages, and here are RBA banknotes. And if we go here, you can see you can get lots of information from all the banknotes. So what we want is this one. And here we have okay, so if you click on 2, it gives you information on who this is. Monash Surveying. Tonal artworks produced from a photo of Monash surveying the Outer Circle Railway line in Melbourne and was taken in circa 1889. So apparently, so he was an engineer. Not apparently, he was. Then we have the Finsburg Bridge. Monash's legacy, so obviously he designed it. It's built by Monash and Anderson, a partnership between Monash and Noble Anderson. The bridge was opened in 1900, so that is that bridge that's actually behind him. So you can see there, more like a modern bridge. And then we have, what's the actual bird? Australian masked owl. There's a scientific name. Taito Novan Hollandi Day. Doing John Monash, and up here we actually have the Shrine of Remembrance. Shrine of Remembrance, First World War, and red poppies signify remembrance of soldiers that have served and also passed away, died in battle. Then on this side we have, okay, so up here we have, so this is the 4 dots for tactile feature for those who can't see or have vision impaired, so they have trouble seeing. Okay, wattle, acacia, pinantha, whatever. And then we have, who is this? Okay, Melbourne in Rosina and La Bohemie. Costume as Rosina in Bohemie, Barber of Seville. It was taken by Leopold in 1896. Okay, yeah, so if you don't know, she was an actual opera singer. So that is, and then if we have a look at security features, there's a colour, so rolling colour effect. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. Here's a UV of the owl in UV. Quite frankly, some other countries have better owls, so colourful owl. We have looking multicolour feature, security feature. Okay, number 3, 3D fan. So that would have been part of her or regala. So we've got micro print all over the place. A distinctive texture of raised dark printing. And on this side, security features. Okay, so you've got 2020 and the serial number is fluorescent. Up here we have background print, multicolored patterns. So patination is also still part of the banknotes. They were a big feature in the past, but now they're pretty easy to actually copy. We have a fan as the see-through window. We have rolling color effect, so tint it and actually changes color. And here the birds actually look like they're flying. And down below we have, reversing 100. So that's what you're going to find. So if we have a look at some of those features, so if we look at the actual, this one here, you can see that the color reflecting off the metallic pieces goes up and down. So that's what you're looking for there. And the bird up the top, you can see the birds flying. So let's see if you can see the birds flying there. Talk about this part here. There's a 3D fan. This bird should also, you can see the different colours of the actual bird, especially the wings and the head. So that's that. And the war memorial as well. See? Changes 100 and it's reversed. And also goes, from blues. Because this is light refraction. So light is bouncing off this and being broken up. That's why you're actually getting different colours coming off it. And there is the actual fan that you can see there. There's the logo of Daimeli Malba, I think. On the back, you can see the same pictures on here. It looks a bit purplish on that one. Same there. And so that's basically what you'll see. Then you've got onion rings. So this is designed to actually stop it from being copied by printers and word copiers. So that's what that is for. So another thing that we actually have is we have two dates. So we've got 2019, 2020. And I believe that the 2019 is actually the lower print. And also it looks like some of the ink on another banknote's actually copied on the back of this one. And that is the $100. But it's not really that much of a feature there. If we look at the other banknotes that I've got in the series, only the first one looks like it actually has it. But anyway, so there's two different banknotes that are actually issued, like the 2019 $20. But the difference with the $20 is that all the $20 are dated 2019. This one's dated two different dates. Now, I'm not too sure why they actually done that. I've tried to ask the Reserve Bank of Australia. They really haven't given much information. And I've seen some other people have also asked them. They pretty much get the same information. And another thing is that along with the dates, we have two different signatures. So this is Low Great Tien's and this is Low Kennedy or someone, whoever it is. I really don't look up these signatures that much, but the Low Gaetians are actually on the 2019 and the longer signatures are on the 2020. So there are 2019 as far as I know with this signature combination, and there won't be any 2020s because Gratian's, I think that's his name, he resigned in around about September 2019, so he wasn't part of the Secretary to Treasury in 2020. So if we have a look at the older and the newer version, which one is better? So this is a 2010 and a 2020. You can see I actually like the older version better, but maybe they could have actually just kept the older version, but with updated security features. That would have been good. But oh well, what's done is done. Don't worry about complaining about it. And if we have a look on the other side, we can see, yep. So what's going to happen to these banknotes? Well, these banknotes will always be legal tender, but what I think they're going to do with them is they're just going to pull them from circulation, because these last like 20, 30 years. You go to the ATMs, you can still get 2000 or 1996 banknotes in pretty good condition, because these are actually held as a store of value, or if someone wants to purchase large things. But basically you do that with a card now, and you don't have the problem of getting robbed. So that is why they'll probably just pull them from circulation. And these ones will probably last a hell of a lot longer than the 1996 one, because people pay by card. You buy something for $100, you're most likely to use card now, not really a banknote. But some people do use them, and I think a lot of people would just keep these as a store of value. But I'd only keep these in uncirculated. I wouldn't, like if this had a fold or something like that, I just wouldn't keep them. Do not keep modern banknotes if they are used, because they just lose their value with inflation. So from what I've seen with the serial numbers, we'll have a look. So here I have a list of serial numbers I've seen being sold, or just images on the internet. So 2019, the highest I've had. So the first two you discount, you don't worry about that because that's just the date. So 174,257 is the highest I found in the 2019. And the lowest I found in the 2020 is actually this one. So that is 290,800. So that's the lowest. So you got 174 and 290,000. So it's roughly a difference of 120,000 there. So the 2019 has a print of in between. So you got 175,000 and 290,000. So that's for each signature. Each prefix, should I say. And if you have a look at the prefixes, so this one's AF, AH, AI. You've got CIAC, DJ. So you've got DJ here as well. And that's 2 million though. Most of these are in the 2 million range. So I wouldn't worry about the actual letters, unless it's first and last prefix. Because each sheet goes based on the actual number. So, and they have like AA, AB, and AD, but the first sheet would have been 1, or was 00 actually, and then 2, 3, 4. So that's how they're actually printed. They're printed by the number, not by the letter. And how many? There's 45 banknotes on a sheet. So probably need 2 or 3 sheets to actually go through the whole letter series. So anyway, so I'm reckoning that the number of banknotes per prefix number is 100, 200,000. Oh, 200, 300,000, should I say. So that, I don't know actually how many banknotes all up would have been printed. So just say it's like 200,000 per letter. If we have A to A, M, that's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, M. That's 13. So then you got times 200K. So 2,600,000 just for A's. And then, so for each 8 AM, you got 2.6 million banknotes. So that's actually, if you times it by A, B, C, D, E. So just guessing, if it goes up to L, so that is 12. So that's if the last prefix is AM, but I reckon it'll probably go to, it'll go higher than that. Probably AV or something like, or probably LV, or even UV, following whatever the and I'm thinking about a $50 banknote. Anyway, we just say 12. So you got 2,600,000. 12. So you get to see my pretty bad math skills. So you got 2 there. And we have 4, 5. Then you got 12 there. So you got 172. You got 17. So you got 17,200,000 banknotes. So that seems actually quite a lot of banknotes to actually print. So maybe they're not actually going to be rare. The number should actually be smaller than that. I reckon it might be a half to a quarter. So we're talking about 17, so 18, 16. So talk about probably 4 to 8 million. So I'm reckoning it's going to be that 4 to 8 million of these banknotes actually printed, because I probably really overestimated how many of the 2019 banknotes actually printed. And the hundreds, well, there's going to be millions of those printed, probably 200 to 300 million. So these are actually not going to be rare. If we have a look at the other banknotes, like 2016 $5, they still haven't issued any new banknotes 4 years later. So these banknotes, I don't reckon, unless people start taking these out, I reckon it'll be probably like 5 years before they actually have another print of these banknotes. That's just a guess. You never know what's going to happen. Anyway, so the 2019 is definitely the banknote to get. And here I'll leave the video. I hope this was helpful and informative, and just have an awesome banknote collecting time. I'll leave links down below to eBay. They actually help me out with showing you new items, and also just getting just selling some stuff that I do. And also, if you have any requests, leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you very much, and goodbye.